What's up YouTube? My name is Chad. This is the Wisco Motor channel. Today I'm going to start working on the canopy for the trampoline for the Hobie. I've had it stashed on the side of my garage over there for a couple of weeks now, and the canopy has arrived. I'm just going to see if I'm going to test this out and see if it's going to work. My first idea is just to use a standard beach canopy or a tailgate canopy and mount it to the trampoline. So it's a 7-foot base with a 6-foot top. I think we'll fit this pretty nicely. So get this off the side of the garage there, lay it down, and see if this idea will work. All right, so first things first, let's get this off the side, lay it down, and I'll get the canopy out and see if the size matches up fairly close. And there's an Amazon guy coming. Hold on. Okay, Amazon's been delivered. First thing I'm gonna do is go around and take the additional hardware off of the trampoline that I'm not gonna be using. So I can get that out of the way, and then I'll show you the canopy. Okay, so I've got the canopy. This is Go Plus canopy, 6-foot canopy, 7-foot base. This is on off of Amazon. It didn't just arrive, but I think it was about 88 bucks. And yeah, we'll see how it works. Again, just your standard tailgate / beach style canopy. It's got a little shade on the back of it, if you can see that, which that's either the shade or the canvas, but let's look at that here in a second. It does come in this really cool backpack style carrying case, which might come in handy because this isn't going to stay on the Hobie all the time, because when you collapse it with a 7-foot base and a 6-foot canopy, it's not going to not collapse this way, but it won't come down evenly. So it's going to have to come off in order to transport. But let's get it spread out and see what it looks like. This actually looks really good. The legs, again, are 7 feet, but they're a little bit adjustable in or out. But I've got canopy's fully up, and I've got all 4 legs sitting on the corners of the trampoline. In fact, right here, I can even use existing holes to where I pulled off some hardware on both sides here on the front. And then on the back, it sits very nicely on a flat portion of that shoulder connector piece, whatever you want to call it, on both of these sides. So I think this is going to work out perfectly. Perfectly. I'm not going to worry about putting the canopy canvas on quite yet. I will do that before the end of this video, just so we have a real good idea what it's going to look like. But for now, I'm going to just figure out how to get the bases secured, and this really should be fairly simple. The only spot that I'm going to have to figure out is there's a gap right here, but maybe just some washers between the base of the canopy and the corner piece as the screws go in. So this should be pretty awesome. Man, that couldn't have worked out any better size-wise. All right, I've been working away on this for a little bit now. I've got all four corners screwed down in place. In order to solve the gap here on the back side, I just used oversized nut for the hole. And then on the front, put two of them under there. That gave the, that was able to take up the angle difference between the corner piece and the bottom of the canopy, so the screw could fit flush. So canopy is actually in place. Now it obviously moves a little bit, and wind will definitely move this around a little bit. So the idea with using this canopy was, because it has tie down straps for the canopy itself, I will, once the pontoons are back in place, or hulls, once the hulls are back in place, I will drill some clips similar to something like this, that piece. There's actually a smaller one, yeah, here. Something like that I will put into the hull, and then we can strap the canopy to the hulls in order to take up that slack that the wind is gonna create from moving around. So since it's in place, I'm gonna throw the canopy over the top. I think while the trampoline is down, I'm gonna see if I can get some mild polish, or maybe some soap or something, and see if I can clean up the trampoline a little bit. But I'll do that after I get the canopy put on. All right, that's good. So here we have the canopy in place, and I just learned that this canopy actually doesn't have the tie downs that would normally come off the corners, but that's okay. I've got plenty of paracord that I can make tie down lines, I guess is what they really should be called. I'll probably just, wrap them up through the framework here and then down to the hull on either side. The canopy just attaches by velcro. There's a patch of velcro right here on all four corners, and then the shade on the back here gets velcroed in place. I was hoping that this shade was actually a separate piece where you could move it from side to side depending on where the sun is, but really the boat's gonna be moving around all the time anyway, so shouldn't be that big of a deal. But I'll make up some paracord. Once I get the trampoline back on the hulls, I'll make up the paracord lines and figure out how to get it all nice and sturdy. But for now, there is the canopy shade project for the trampoline. I think it looks really good. That size worked out absolutely perfect. So if you're looking to do something similar to this, you got a 7-foot or so trampoline. I believe it's like 7'2" or 3" square. So a 7-foot base works out perfect and gives you a 6-foot canopy for some shade while you're out on the lake. And there's still plenty of space for the motor to be mounted right back here, if I mount it to the trampoline. Well, that worked out quite nice. I'm really, really happy with this. 88 bucks for a tailgate canopy. Screwed it in place onto the aluminum corners of the trampoline, and I think it's gonna function exactly as I intended it to. You know, if it breaks, flies away, whatever, you know, I hate to throw away any money, but seriously, at 88 bucks, you know, not a big deal. This worked out really, really nice. Thanks for watching this episode of the Wisco Motor Channel. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. Send me some comments, and if you want to be notified when I post new videos just like this one, hit that notification bell, and YouTube will tell you. We'll see you next time on the Wisco Motor Channel. Happy boating, everybody.